Welcome back to Enlightened Trading. I'm your host Conrad, and today we have another look at the crypto market. So of course we're going to talk about Bitcoin and Ethereum and its very nice and strong move to the upside lately. And as well, we're going to talk about later on in this video about some of these altcoins I'm also looking at which are actually currently looking quite interesting. So definitely stay tuned until the end of the video. Leave a like down below, subscribe to the channel as well, leave a comment down below this video as well, and I think that's it, and let's get into it. Okay, so looking here at the price of Bitcoin, before getting into today's price, we can here take a look at my trading ideas I posted on my TradingView account at EnlightenedTrading. For example, I talked about Ethereum here and how I thought it would most likely go to $490. This is not yet played out, but as you can see, we did get a move to 466 and then mostly sideways, and then we saw very nice contained consolidation, and we're now again seeing a move to the upside, challenging this $490 area. And as well, here on Bitcoin, I also mentioned this pennant forming here, and that I would look for a breakout to 16K approximately, and maybe then a rejection. And I also mentioned this area not being too important, I mean these wicks not being too important. And as you can see, it did play out very nicely, moving to 16K and having a nice consolidation afterwards, and then again seeing a nice breakout to where we are currently. Okay, and this is the chart here on the 1 hour chart. And yeah, well, so far so good. Bitcoin still looks strong. We do have very nice chart structures forming here. As I said, I did look at it this way. I'm going to delete my magnet tool. So I did look at it in this way, and we then had a very nice breakout here after moving into the $15,500 area. We did have a small consolidation and a move towards support, and then a nice bullish breakout all the way to 16K basically in one shot, before having again a retracement to the perfect support area, perfectly touching this area very nicely here around $15,470, before then again finding another leg higher. And we are since then climbing and climbing and climbing here on the hourly and on the 4 hour chart. It's moving higher on hour per hour. Of course, we are getting a bit extended, but we still have a lot of strength here, in my opinion, for Bitcoin to go into the 7K area. And this will then be here in the $17,000 area. I would look again for a possible retracement, at least to like 16K again, before and maybe once again going higher and higher. And yeah, so as I said, we do have some resistance here at 17,000 to 17,200. If we go back in the past, then you can see we had these rejections here, but I mean, this is basically it. After that, there is not anything else I would look out for resistance, of course, except for approximately 20K to reject price. But as you can see, we are still moonshotting towards this level of 20,000, and I mean, if we go on and move to the side after having such a strong move to the upside, then I will look for 20K most likely to act as resistance and to be challenged still this year. I thought we would actually go to 20K in the first quarter of 2021, but if we can actually breach it or even reach it this year, then this will of course be pretty bullish. But I do again think that we will get a rejection in December this year, as people will sell their assets for well, one reason taxes, and also another reason being, buying Christmas presents for their families. So yeah, I mean, there is not too much to say except that I think we will move higher and higher going into 17,000. And if we can actually have a nice consolidation, so if we get a moonshot like this and climb steadily and steadily higher and higher, always going back to support to then move higher once again, then we can challenge 17,200 approximately, then maybe even move sideways again and have a nice ascending triangle formation, and then seeing again the breakout, once again moving higher to 18k and 20k most likely. I think if we can reach 18k and move past 17,200, then we can reach 20k still, maybe even this month. Of course, this is a pretty much very bullish, but I do think it is possible at least. Yeah. Okay, so this is Bitcoin actually. Most things mentioned. I can quickly pull up the Roth chart. So here it is, moving to the daily. The daily is now having a green 3 above green 2, still looking bullish on the TD sequential. The weekly is now a 7. This week is almost over. The next week will be a warning week, meaning we will have an 8 before then a possible 9. And which is very interesting actually is that as I said, we're going to have this 8 and afterwards this 9, and this 9 on a weekly will move into the next month, meaning that we will have a possible, a very nice topping scenario for the weekly aligning with the monthly here on Bitcoin, meaning that we have a 9 sell on the monthly and a 9 sell on a weekly, meaning we will most likely, looking at least at the TD sequential, top in the area of 20k move when we move to the area, of course, and especially if we get 20k in the next 2 weeks approximately, moving into December, then we will most likely top in this vicinity looking at the TD sequential. Yeah. Okay, so moving on to Ethereum. I mean, Ethereum also having a very nice and contained consolidation with continuing lower highs and higher lows here, and then again a nice breakout, a very strong breakout here to the upside, also lining with a decent amount of volume, and then seeing again a contained consolidation to the side, and we can possibly draw a descending channel here, but it does not work out too nicely. Still, I don't think Ethereum will be the big play in the next few weeks. I think Bitcoin will. Most likely Bitcoin could even outpace Ethereum. I don't know yet. But I think as long as Bitcoin moves up, Ethereum US dollar will also move up. So you could be positioned in both sides, which I am currently. So I mean, if you want to include Ethereum in your portfolio or in your trades, just look at what Bitcoin does and where Bitcoin is most likely to be rejected. We still have an important high to withstand here, or to overcome here for Ethereum, which currently I'm going to use this for now, which currently sits at $490. And if we get higher than that, then we can, of course, in a more healthy way, challenge the level of $828 for the next resistance area. Of course, this is a huge swing, but this could happen on Ethereum. We never know. The Bitcoin dominance looking once again strong. We do now have the possibility that we move in a more contained consolidation, meaning that we get a sideways move here for the Bitcoin dominance before then again finding a breakout to the upside, moving to the initial target I mentioned, which was approximately 70% to 69% here for the Bitcoin dominance. I can of course use level. So and even then most likely 73%. If of course Bitcoin still plays out to be the most or the strongest character here under these altcoins, then we will most likely see this follow through to the upside here for the Bitcoin dominance, because Bitcoin will just outpace the others. At least this would be the premise, especially since we get this bullish breakout out of this descending channel bull flag-ish formation. And now finally moving to the altcoins you've all been looking for. So this is UNI, a Uniswap token, UniUSD. And as you can see, we had a very nice move to the upside. We still are in a downtrend, so there is still a lot of things Uniswap token has to prove, at least to me, before I will say it can reach all-time highs again. So just pulling it like this. So okay, we still have a huge resistance at 3.675 for Uniswap token. We are now trading again at 3.27. We had a nice consolidation here, a strong bullish breakout, and a nice consolidation afterwards. As you can see, we had a high, then a low, then a lower high, and then again a higher low, meaning we have a pennant formation and basically an equilibrium forming here. I don't know why I have my magnet tool still on, very annoying. So we do have, I mean, you could use it like this. I don't think it's too pretty, but you know, it could work. So we had this pennant formation here for the Uniswap token, and it broke out to the upside recently. Actually, it does not work out too badly here. We had a nice breakout after this pennant formation. Then we are again seeing consolidation. So the next challenge will be a 3.42 approximately for the Uniswap token, meaning we are pretty much close to resistance. We also have a bottoming support line as well here forming on this chart, so we can of course get back to this support line before moving higher, but we can also have a break of the support line, retracing a bit further before actually going higher. So you should be pretty careful and come on, give me the brush. So before moving higher, we can still get this rejection, and then forming a bigger 4-hour lower low, going into a daily into a 4-hour downtrend, and then a daily higher low, before then again finding resistance and moving in this way and breaking out. Of course, this has to be then played over multiple days, but this is pretty much possible, especially since we are below so heavy resistance. And finally, Yearn Finance YFI. I mean, we can also take a look at Chainlink, looking still pretty bullish. I did get stepped out because I did not like this move to the downside, since it broke a strong trend line, which was right here. But you know, Chainlink still looking like it just formed 4-hour higher low compared to $12 approximately. So we can still get a challenge of 13.22, and then again move all the way, basically all the way up to $17 if we can actually really challenge and break the resistance of 13.3 to $13.2. So YFI, Yearn Finance, as I just said, also looking very nice, since we had a very beautiful pennant formation here for YFI. Actually, I did like it, and it also played out in the expected direction. So we had a very nice contained consolidation here to the side again, forming in an equilibrium, which means higher lows and lower highs. And we then again had a contained consolidation to the side and a bit to the downside as well, but in a descending channel. So we are now seeing a nice breakout with follow through. So of course the short-term resistance resides at give me a minute, there it is, resides at 19.35 for 3 for Euro Finance, and afterwards there is not too much resistance. Actually, there is a lot of resistance here. I did not see that well, but there is a lot of resistance. Delete this. Oopsie. So there's a lot of resistance around this level here at $20,000 to $19,000 for Euro Finance. So you might I think you should be very careful longing here. But if we can get a nice contained consolidation to the side, as I would expect, then we can move like this and challenge the highs again, and then come back down again and challenge the highs again, and finding higher lows here and moving into this resistance and this horizontal resistance, and then finally breaking this line of this resistance, moving to 13.4k. 34k here for Euro Finance again, challenging almost the all-time highs. Okay, that's it for today's video. Hope you get something out of it. If you did, leave a like down below, and even if you didn't leave a like down below, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below as well. Go check out my Instagram here at enlightened_trading_, and as well go to my TradingView account at EnlightenedTrading. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys and girls, you people, back next time. Bye.